Literally, I remember I lost my virginity at 12 years old. I remember the boy, everything. I remember the whole day like it was yesterday. But 12, bitch, to now, it's been a lot. Girl, is it just my body count for just niggas or niggas and bitches?
Everybody.
I would say like, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I say like 2,000. To be real honest, like if you put niggas and bitches, because I done fucked a lot of bitches too. So I be fucking niggas, I be fucking bitches, and I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't gonna front. Like I'm gonna keep it blood raw. Like bitch, probably two bands, 2,000 bitch sexual partners. Absolutely, yeah, it is what it is. You know what? Hey, only God could judge me. I don't give a fuck, bitch.
I know you guys are probably wondering why I played this video, but just a little bit of context for the topic. Are there just some things you take to the grave? Are there just some things you take to the grave? That's a lot of bodies, and I'm not even really sure. And she sounded like she was proud of it.
I
believe she told the truth. I mean, typically we say women don't tell the truth. I think she might be the only one I've seen that told the truth recently.
Take to the grave. This bitch is the graveyard.
She is a penis graveyard.
We're gonna let Ricky start this one off. Oh man.
Hey man, you know, Ricky, is Ricky cooking? Go ahead, Rick.
Look. See, we had these conversations, right? And lady, hey, humble dad.
Yes, sir.
We had these conversations, right? Peep, I'm about to tell y'all a story. I gotta get this off. Right? So on Facebook, right? I put the picture up with an old girl. She had 2K bodies, right? This lady I know I used to work with. How can you come on here trying to shame a woman for her sexual exploits? So I'm like, okay, look, okay, fuck all that. How can I shame you with something that's not shameful?
Did you hear what I said?
Women hear that shit and be like, that chick is nasty, bro. But every week on platforms like this, we keep hearing these arguments. Body counts shouldn't matter. Why you worried about it? What you talking about? You'll never know anyway. Y'all know it's gross. Y'all know it's bogus. But like I said before, y'all false prophets. Y'all sit up here and defend that shit. Y'all sit up here and defend this shit, ladies. I can't shame you with something that's not shameful. She said men and women, dog. Not only is she a hooky, she greedy. Right? And these are the faces and bodies of modern feminism. Y'all can have it. That's all I got on it.
All right, so she says she's been sexually active since she was 12.
That's what she said.
She's 27 years old.
That's a fact.
That's 15 years sexually active. That's 133 people a year. She's capping, first off. She's not telling the truth. But even anywhere close to that is disgusting. Like, you know, I don't think it's possible that at 12 you can even, you know, I don't know what type of life people living out here, you know.
Hold on, Trigger Mike. Hold on, Trigger Mike. Why? She ain't got no incentive to lie and tell the world that she smashed that many people.
I just off with, you know, women don't, their math is, they got funny math.
You said that last, yep, you sure did.
Well, no, like you got to understand, like she's selling ass. So if you think about this, she's probably having sex from 12 to like 15, 16 until somebody told her like, is you stupid? You can make money doing this, right? That happens.
Oh, she's a prostitute.
She's a pro. I didn't. Okay.
So by the age of 16, 17, she starts selling ass. And then by the time she's like 19, 20, she's probably working in a strip club or whatever, selling ass left and right. See,
Yeah,
chicks,
12 a month.
when they
12 a
strip,
month.
the majority of the money that they make is off of going into VIP selling ass. So if you work a normal 8-hour day as a stripper, right? And say, because sometimes a lot of times you got to work during the day also. You can't just always get Friday night. So they're at work just like the typical person is at work. They work a 40-hour week, right? So within 40 hours, if you think about selling anything, selling cars or whatever, right? The average person who sells cars, they might sell about 20 cars a month, right? But that is cars. Think about if a woman is selling her ass within an 8-hour period. She could turn around and sell ass, at least 10 times a night. So if you're looking at having sex 10 times a night times how old she is, then it makes sense.
And that's only really if you do it. If you say it was a 132, you divide that by 52, that's less than 3 a week.
Yeah.
So if she's having sex with 3, I didn't know she was a sex worker. So if she's a sex worker,
I don't know.
Sex,
but I'm just saying,
3
I'm
Johns
assuming.
a week,
I don't know her.
including women. That's actually 3 is more than 2,000. So if she's doing like 2 to 3, then she's averaging 2,000 over 15 years. I didn't know she was a sex worker, but one thing for sure, though,
I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm only assuming.
Okay. I thought you guys said. I don't. If she's a sex worker, it makes sense.
Ass.
If she just a regular motherfucker work at Bank of America and shit as a teller.
But Shannon, I want you to think about this. If she wasn't a sex worker, she's a full-blown idiot. Because if you don't slept with 2,000 people and you didn't make no money, she's an idiot.
So I want to go back to what Ricky said, where he's like, the women will show you that this is distasteful behavior. I want to know, because I'm mad we don't have any women on the panel right now. No upstanding woman would befriend a woman like that. That's my belief. So if body count doesn't matter, I want to know, if that was your cousin, would you let somebody that got 2,000 bodies sleep a night at your crib because they ain't got nowhere to sleep with your man there?
Right. If body count don't matter to women, would y'all consider her the homie and hang out?
Yeah.
They would definitely hang out with her. They would, let's just be real. They would definitely hang out with her, right?
And I don't understand why y'all think they wouldn't.
The average woman would definitely do that. Now,
yeah, they would.
So for example, like a person like my wife would be like, man, if you don't get this fucking troll bitch out of here, like, I'm not fucking kicking it with this broad, because birds of a fucking feather flock to goddamn together.
Hoe by association.
Right, exactly.
So how the prince said, if your homegirl a hoe, you are honorary.
And I said this on my channel earlier this week, right? Peep this, fellas. Peep this, right? Let's give it to them. Let's give it to them. Ladies, y'all right. Body counts don't matter. Facts. We've been wrong all the time. For sure. That thing popped back, no problem. 500, 1,000, 2,000, right? Body counts, they are. Shannon. Body counts don't matter. Y'all hear me? It don't. It don't. They never did. We was wrong. Chat, I was wrong. So answer me this question, fellas, panels, and people in the chat. Why they ready to break up with you when you fuck another bitch? Their bodies don't count.
Good question.
Well,
they don't count.
Women don't care, bro.
What's up, chat?
Women don't care.
Yeah, I don't think women care about men. I think the body count don't matter trope is what they saying, that men should think about women.
Women don't care about themselves. When I say women don't care, I mean they don't care about nothing. They don't care about their kids. They don't care about themselves. They don't care about other women. They don't even care about what men are doing. They just love to talk or complain, but they don't care. They just be arguing. They just want to go run around just doing shit. They don't care. You know how much disgusting shit the average woman has done?
Well, I mean, I'm not in that place. I don't live there. I will say, when I looked at old girl, my challenge is, and we talked about this last week, yo, man, first of all, yes, there are some things that you probably should take to the grave. That's me personally. I have some things that I will take to the grave. Let's talk about baby girl. Where's the male presence in your life
In her vagina?
Okay? Yeah, well, then there's that would make it okay for you to boldly profess that you done had, I ain't gonna lie, 2 stacks, like straight up. We're see, and I'm telling you guys, we can talk about this and we can make it a big topic, or we can say, in our lives, we got to have a little bit of presence to the people that we have proximity to. Because the people that don't know us, we just talking heads and we don't really know what we're talking about anyway. Okay, fine, got it. But I got a daughter. I'm going to give her as much of the game as possible so that you ain't out here in these streets looking crazy. Because to me, this is crazy to boldly profess that I have had 2,000 men in my vagina. That's a lot. Unless you're a porn star, unless you
didn't say just men, she said men and women.
Men and women. Okay, so that ain't even the repeats. That's just, so what else do you do for a living? So if you not making money, if you not, to Mr. Let Go's point, if you are not selling it, like straight up, when do you have time to do anything else?
Because that's the thing y'all got to remember. She said 2,000 people, not 2,000 times.
Bro, I don't think that even matters.
It doesn't.
2,000 human beings.
Here's the thing. The 2,000 number, that's neither here nor there. If it's 200, she's still fucking disgusting. Let's just call it what it is. She's disgusting. And the fact that she has a following, right? She's a rapper. That means she has influence. She's selling this narrative. So now these young, probably already loose women are like, oh, she got 2,000. My 78 ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? They're running with this shit at this point. You know what I mean? She knows what she's doing. They're promoting holism.
Do you think you are what you do?
And fucking purple hair and shit like that is fucking ridiculous.
Do you believe that you are what you do? Do you believe that you are what you do?
That many times, yes.
I believe you are what you eat, and she eating a lot of dick.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hey, this nigga Ricky is on one tonight, bro.
This girl's
this girl. Though. He's telling the truth.
But this girl is 25 years old.
There's no lie there.
Okay, think about it.
It's not just dick. She's eating vagina, ass. She's eating whatever is available
on this panel.
We have to recognize: is she what she does? Yes. Mentally ill? Yes. Disgusting? Yes. Sexual addictions? Yes. Out of her damn mind? Yes. All of that. You know what I mean? There's issues there, and so this is the reason why it's just like this ain't even a matter of if a woman is willing to have somebody like that around their husband. Don't come to my house. You know what I'm saying? Like, period. Don't even stop by for a visit. I'll talk to you from the porch. Like, this shit's ridiculous. You got to draw the line with some people.
That's what I'm saying, Rio, bro. Tell them, bro. Like, this shit is not acceptable. Like,
but it obviously is, though.
I'm about to be the different dude.
No, we don't know. Go ahead.
I want. All of us got niggas, like straight up. All of us got niggas that are trifling as hell. All of us do, and we know that their numbers probably have rivaled those. So if this was my daughter, and this is like when I did my Strength Finders, empathy is like number one. It's my top one. If this was my daughter, I'm not convinced that she's disgusting. I'm convinced she's doing some disgusting shit, but I'm not convinced that she's disgusting. What I am convinced of, this is me. I'm not telling you I'm right. What I am convinced of is that somebody dropped the effing ball in this girl's life. And either we can throw her away. We can. That's our option. Or we can say, yo, we may not be able to have proximity to her, access to her, But everybody that's close to us, we're gonna let them know, yo, this is how we think about that.
All right, so this is so let's look at it a little different real quick. This is where it kind of gets a little gray. These women, let's say none of us can judge her at all. Don't judge her because this is a free country. You can do what you want. You're not supposed to be judged for it. Sexual liberation, women are free to do what they want. The problem that I have with the women and men that do this, once you advertise, so nobody even asked you, you advertise that lifestyle out to the public. Don't try to come back. You see, they always try to play housewife at some point in their life and take back all the things that they said. These women believe, I promise you, that's why I say it's a mental issue. They believe there's no distinction between them and my wife. No, there is a clear distinction between you. So if one of my homeboys that smashed 2,000 women want to come and be like, I'm an upstanding gentleman, I do it. Nah, you can't come back into this circle, into this community after you left it. Go stay over there with the hoes. You are a reformed hoe, but you never can come over here and be a good boy again. All right. So
now, Drea says that you can erase. Drea says you can erase your whole fact. You can wipe out your whole history. That's what Drea wants all women to understand.
I want to know how she values
Drea,
herself.
you must be talking about Brittany Renner.
Yeah.
No, that was Drea. Drea, she said you could if you was once a hoe, you can get older, and then you can wipe your whole facts clean.
Hey, look, I see. So check this out.
You actually can though.
Look at Carfax. That's hilarious.
You actually can.
That's a good point though. Like, what about medical records? It's almost impossible for her not to have been carrying multiple STDs at some point.
How many kids?
2,000 bodies. Let's even say she's exaggerating. Like, say we can take it to 200. You know what I mean? Like, look, she's a super spreader.
But what does this really mean? Like, what is like? Okay, she's nasty. She's this. She's that. Let's look at this as the people in the audience, right? Okay, people in the audience. If your friend was like this, or if you just woke up and this was your actual history, like, how would you feel about yourself? Because that's the main thing. You know, we can sit around trash this woman and say she's this and say she's that, but how can her stupidity help other people? So I would say, if you, because I'm only assuming that she probably grew up in you know, some horrendous life under some crazy woman or whatever, or she was an adoption agency, something crazy, right? Mom was a crackhead, has to be, right? Because for her to go that far off the beaten path, it has to be something extra, right? Well, the first thing I would say to the people in the audience who are young and they are around girls like this, because that's what the actual thing is. Young girls are around girls like this. And if they aren't careful, they're going to see this as something fun to do. Because just like she said in this video, she's like, only God can judge me. I don't give a fuck. And it can cause women to say, yeah, girl, I don't give a fuck either. So that's the thing that girls are hearing. Not that I had sex with 2,000 people. The only God can judge me and I don't give a fuck. We got to get to those women and let them know that anybody who doesn't give a fuck about their own body, they're the actual problem. Like, before you even start screwing the dudes, if you don't give a fuck about your own body, you have issues. Even if you ain't
I go, Ricky. Hey, okay.
Y'all go ahead, man. Y'all go ahead, man.
I was gonna say, man, like the panel, we talked about this last night about having conversations with your kids about sex, and obviously there was somebody that was not present, that was not talking to her productively about sex, right? And then for her to be taken advantage of at 12, because I would say that's what it is. There's some things that does happen. As a school teacher, I knew about this on a regular basis. You know, sixth graders coming in already being promiscuous, right? And so it's sad that she felt that she felt so comfortable to say that she had 2,000 bodies. Like there's a disconnect. That's definitely something she should have saved. I'm interested in wondering why the interviewer asked the question, because I don't follow her, right? Because when you interview, you asking questions as a result of something that had led up to that, right? And so the other thing was when she says it would make more sense. This is what when people say only God can judge me. Well, his wrath is greater than man's wrath, to be honest with you, right? So it would make more sense for you to be okay with us judging you, because if it's left up to him, then it's worse than what we got for you, right? And hopefully somebody can get around her, you know what I'm saying, and let her know. And then for the people that's following her and bigging her up, like that says something about them as well if she's promoting this type of lifestyle. But she definitely should have kept that to herself. But it sounds like if she did it, that there's money that's going to be coming behind it, because she's going to have an even greater following.
So
Can we have the
I'm gonna say this.
Hold on,
real quick, Katie. I just want to get this out. Right. First off, the idea that only God can judge me is stupid as fuck. I'm going to judge you, nigga. If you come on fucking national platforms like this and say you have 2,000 bodies, you best believe this guy is gonna judge you. And I'm gonna make sure that if you are ever around in circles that I'm around, that I'm not fucking with you, that none of my people are gonna be fucking with you. Slide your ass on that way, because this is not the judgment-free zone. This is, we judging the fuck out of you because you decide to sleep with 2,000 niggas on this fucking planet. Okay. I had something else that I wanted to get out, but like I just been waiting to say this for so fucking long. I can't even remember what the other part of it I was gonna say. Go ahead, Katie.
I'm gonna jump in here real quick. And I'm noticing. Let me tell you why, ladies and gentlemen. We tell you to get the likes up because it's algorithm shit. So when you like the button, it presses it. It sends it to other people that's in your network to let them be in on this conversation. So do me a favor, hit those likes, hit those likes, hit those likes, hit those likes. All right. So here's the thing. Here's a conversation that we have not had that I think that we should have, and that is these young kids. To your point, Uncle Dad, 6 years old. Somebody touched them inappropriately and prematurely, and they incited, in many cases, a desire in them that was insatiable that they were not ready for. And then they got out here and they couldn't handle it. And for many women, and men alike, but specifically women, they call themselves grabbing back their power by now not being the victim, but being the person that's like, yeah, I'm gonna be on the front end of what happens. Y'all think so? Y'all gonna just take it from me? Y'all just, that's all you want anyway. I'm gonna give it to you, and I'm gonna get what I need from that. And I'm saying to you that does not have an end. That doesn't have the kind of end that you think it does. And eventually, you're 25 years old, and by the time she gets to be much older, man, there are no drugs that can fix that. And quite frankly, my conviction, it takes God to really get in and help you get over that kind of drama, because you're trying to be right. You're trying to fix something that was broken, and you can't fix it like that.
All right. Who
I do remember what I was going to say.
Let me just born again 2,000 body count woman.
No one. And let me jump in here real quick. Look, man, everybody got a sad fucking story, bro. Everybody got a sad story. Stop that bullshit.
The world is not open understanding.
Right. What's so different from you than her? Right? Everybody then went through some shit, bro. When you take responsibility for you to say this shit ain't right, y'all the one who keep allowing this shit, bro. Y'all allow this shit in y'all families because these shit woo. Nobody give a fuck, bro. Everybody went through something. You responsible to fix your fucking self. When y'all gonna realize that? Take the fucking kid gloves off, bro. Y'all supposed to be adults. When she ain't no excuses, bro. The reason or the excuse, take your pick, bro. Which one is it? Which one is it? Nobody don't owe her no fucking coddling about what the fuck she went through and what she did this. Everybody go through something, bro.